What's up everyone? My name's Eric. Welcome to my channel, Redwood North Trading. Today is the 25th of November 2020, and today's trade alert, I opened a put in Apple. I sold the 105 put for $1.62. Part of what got me into this trade was a little bit of technical analysis. This blue channel here has been going since like 2019 or something like that. And as you can see, every time it gets close or touches the bottom of this channel, it bounces off. So here, not really there, but here, and then here just yesterday, bounced off again, and it's going up a little bit more. You know, MACD is neutral at best, and then the RSI is neutral again too. You know, it's on the lower part of the RSI for what Apple sees here. So that's what got me looking at this trade in the first place. But ultimately, it's all about the deltas and the probabilities. And if those things add up, then a little bit of a technical analysis on top of it never hurts. All right, let's go over to Tastyworks and see what I did. So here we are in Tastyworks. I sold the 105 put here. STO means sell to open. I sold it for $1.62 per contract. Let's check out the trade tab to see the details. As usual, I'm in the 30 to 60 day window, not trading the weeklies here, the orange W's, I don't trade those. 30 to 60 days puts me here at the 51 day window for January 15th, 2021. And then I sold the 105 put, which is the 20 delta. So that fits nicely in the 15 to 30 delta range. Right now you can get a little bit more here at $1.69. This is a very liquid ticker here, $1.68 to $1.70, so only a 2-cent wide spread on a $105 stock, so that's great. If you sell the naked put here like I did, that leaves you with a 78% pop and a 90% P50. Your max loss is $10,000 if it goes to zero and you have to buy the shares and then it goes to zero. And the buying power is medium to high, depending on your definition, of 1,200 bucks. So this is what I call an undefined risk trade. Even though your max loss is a known number, really that's not going to happen. I mean, Apple's not going to go to zero anytime soon. Undefined just means that your losses are not capped, right? I don't know what my loss is on this trade if I lose it. If you want to define your risk, or if you want to lower your buying power effect, if you have a smaller account, right? Like if you only have $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, if you define your risk, this will drop to like 400 bucks instead of 1,200, right? So that's good. And then also, you're going to lock in your max loss, which is also good. If you want to define your risk, you just need to purchase a farther out of the money wing as your protection. So you start here at the 105. I usually go about 5-point wides when I do these. So that means you go to the 100 strike and buy that. When I do defined risk trades, I like to collect closer to $1. Right now you're only getting 70 cents, so that's not enough in my opinion. So that means I just need to take a slightly more aggressive approach here. Let's move it up a strike. So we go up 250 to there, and then we go up 250 to there. So now it's still a 5-point wide spread, and now we're getting 95 cents. That's close enough for me. If you wanted, you could even go closer to the 110 and then the 105. Let's see what that gets you. There you go, that's definitely over $1. That's $1.25 give or take. Let's say you stay a little more conservative here, getting 96 cents right now. For easier math, let's just go to $1, lock that in. So let's say you get $1 here instead of 95 cents. With this defined risk trade, you end up with a slightly lower pop at 72% because you had to take a slightly more aggressive strike, right? Instead of the 105 naked put, you're at the 107.5 put. So you end up with 72% pop, 83% P50. Your max profit is $100 because you're selling it for $100 or you're selling it for $1. Then your max loss is $400 and your buying power effect is also $400, which both of those are locked in, which is good. That's why it's called a defined risk trade, because your risk and your loss are both defined. Neither of these will change, whereas if you have a naked put or a naked call, both of these can change, right? And you end up here at the max loss of $400 because you have 5-point wide spread here, which would be $500, but you sell the spread for $1, so you have $5 minus $1 is $4, but then you control 100 shares, so that's $400, right? Remember, the name of the game here is trading small and trading often. So if you have a smaller account, I would definitely recommend you lock in your buying power effect and your max loss here with the defined risk trades. Even though you get a slightly lower pop, it's still pretty close, right? I mean, this is 72 versus I think it was 78%. And you're at a slightly different strike here. It's just off by 250, which technically could make a difference. But I started out with all defined risk trades, making roughly $50 per trade. So, right, your max profit here is $1. So 50% of that would be 50 cents, which would be $50. So I started out just like that, doing iron condors and vertical spreads, and it works great. If you trade small and you trade often, it won't matter if you have a loser, right? You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. None of these trades we necessarily like more than one or the other. So if you're always doing 5-point wide spreads, you need to stick to that, 4 or 5-point wides each. You wouldn't want to go in with a 10-point wide spread, right? Because then all of a sudden, your max loss is $854. It's double what a 5-point wide spread would be. So anyways, I think that covers everything for today. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put out another trade alert when I close this trade, and I'll see you in the next video.